Yeah. Yeah. You know what it is. That straight kingdom talk, baby. You know how I'ma do it. Right. And I ain't going nowhere. 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 So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Watch me hit him with this 1-2 knockout KO. This time it's all or nothing, and I ain't playing around. They tried to overlook me cause I wasn't in the in crowd. Well, I'm back at it, so you know what's going down. And I'm all up in their face, so they gotta see me now. With that roll.
Yo, what is good, everybody? What is good? How are you?
Greetings.
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 It is a
Hello,
FiveStar
good day.
Friday on Friday, and we are your hosts, the Fantastic Three. Oh, we couldn't even be the Fantastic Four today, unfortunately. Fish got the ick, and he's not in right now. Fish, ick. Fish get the ick. Aquarium joke? No. I am Tony Clapper, aka Mr. Five Star, the Chat 'em Up champion, the Clapback Kid. And as always, I am joined with this guy. Go ahead.
Hello,
You
everyone.
do your own intro.
Hello. It is January 20th, 2023. My name is Ryan, aka The Originator. I'm here
The
joined by my
Originator.
host, here to talk about the Fantastic Four. Yay.
It is the 20th. Shout out to my brother. It's his birthday today. My brother's birthday. My puppy.
Happy birthday, brother.
I wished him a happy birthday as well.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's 31. He's getting up there. Oh boy. Who else we got down there? What up, J-Man? What up, J-Man? What up, J-Man? Hey, J-Man, I don't know, man. Last week, you was really giving me and Ryan some grief, buddy. And
what up, Javon?
What's
I don't
up,
know.
J-Man was
guys?
swinging.
How
He
you
was swinging
Javon? What's
hits.
happening?
He was coming in for the jugular
He was like
last Friday.
He was like, let's get it, pop, 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 pop. Get up, pop. Poo, 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 poo.
Yeah, he was.
You don't know.
It was bad.
Frag
It was
out.
bad.
Frag out.
Yep. And we have the fabulous Fee with us. What's happening, Fee? You doing all right down
What's
there?
happening? What's
know what?
happening?
Let me switch. Hold on.
What you
Ryan,
doing?
you go down. You down there now. Yeah. You
going up.
Now you
going
know
up.
what? Fee here.
What?
Boom.
Stop.
There you go.
Yeah.
You
Oh my
know
goodness.
actually.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Hey,
What is
there
this?
we go.
What is this?
There we
We're switching
go.
it up. What are we doing?
Yeah, we're
What are we
switching it
doing?
up. I'm switching it up on y'all.
Switching it up.
Today,
Keeping you on your toes.
on this FiveStar Friday, we talk about the Fantastic Four. Oh, FiveStar Fridays, Fantastic Fours. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four. People watching, people who are going to watch, you guys please answer the questions that I'm going to be asking. Please, chime in. We love getting the feedback from y'all. I'm going to start off the rip. Do y'all like the Fantastic Four? Where do they fall on your scale of love, hate, kind of in the middle, can take them or leave them? What do you feel? How do you feel about the Fantastic Four? Either one of you can start.
I think for me, Fantastic
Just kidding,
Four.
P. You go ahead and go first.
Oh. No.
Coral.
Coral.
Goodness. Woo. I like them. I wish I knew. I wish I was able to experience more of them. I mean, of course, when it comes to screen time, but I love the story. Obviously, with comics, there's always a interesting story going on. So I enjoyed them thoroughly, especially just thinking about watching them movie wise. But I can get more into detail when it comes to the certain ones in my reasoning. But I mean, I vibe with them. I would like to see them more on the screen because I like
Okay.
the little things that they all add together.
Okay. Ryan,
Oh,
now you can go.
oh,
You can
okay.
go now.
Oh, all right.
It hurt me.
I mean, Fantastic Four is Marvel's first family. It's truly like you had the Submariner, and then they went to Fantastic Four. That was the next thing they did. Fantastic Four. I mean, they hold a dear place in my heart. That was pretty much like the second comic book I ever read. So for me, I do enjoy them, but like now, as you grow older, they're not as how they say in these good times with these kids today. They're not as hip these days,
Yeah.
or you know, great, or they what else do they say?
Lit.
Like how Fee said with the vibes, the vibe. Yes.
They're not as lit.
They're not as lit or on
Yeah.
fire as they say in
Right.
today's time. But
Yeah.
it's the first family, but they do have one of the greatest villains of all
One of
time.
them's on fire though, right?
The one is on fire.
Hey.
Boom.
Hey, good hook there. How about
We see
that,
what you
Ryan?
did there. We see.
Yeah.
We see.
Little
New and
dad
slick.
joke.
Yeah, I agree with Javon. I do like when Fantastic Four has an amazing creative team. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, okay, Fantastic Four. They're a stable in Marvel, right? I would say if there was a Mount Rushmore and you somehow had to stack like in one of the spots the four heads of the Fantastic Four, they're up there, right? They are. There's no doubt. They, I mean, for one, they introduced a lot of characters. Their comic book series introduced a lot of characters through their series, right? They were the jump off for a lot of characters. I think they have a cool dynamic, but I gotta agree with Javon and what Ryan said. It's if the story is done right, and if because they go way back, right? I mean, it's one of the. I mean, they got some stories that are way back there. An updated kind of rebranding of the team. I can go with that, but they got it like you said, it's got to be a good creative team, or it just kind of falls flat at this point. It is what it is. When you talk about teams, are they one of the most iconic teams though in comic book history? Yes or no? What do you guys think?
I mean, for me, as a team, yeah, but I mean, they're not remembered. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
remembered. I think that's always been the Fantastic Four's issue with comics and cinema. Like
Yeah.
they're not remembered. They're not like the movies that came out are all trash.
Yeah.
And you have, the cartoon was like your Super Friends. It wasn't really
That's
there wasn't stakes in the cartoon. Like,
yeah.
they've always been cookie cutter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a very cookie cutter, family dynamic, past the grits and shit kind of my thing,
Yeah.
hasn't been anything that I can think of that's been very pivotal for the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. We do have Galactic, Silver Surfer, we have Doom, but in my mind, I'm not shaking. I don't feel like they're going to lose in any shape, way, or form. You have the smartest man in the world, and you have the Invisible
right,
Woman,
Facebook user.
you have the Human
Electric
Torch,
Fly.
and you have the Thing, and they
Yeah.
all have their dynamics to them. I like when Sue's a hoe. just getting on everybody's nuts and shit. That's when I feel like,
Okay.
oh, this is fun,
Okay.
But
Yeah.
like in my mind, like there's never any stakes
Yeah.
for the four,
Okay. I would agree with you. The thing that hurts the Fantastic Four in the 80s, in the 90s, you had good cartoons coming out, right?
I'm sure, Javon, you
X-
thought it was good trash.
Come on.
Because everybody's good trash.
You had great cartoons out that kind of like helped the new generation into comics, right? In the 80s and 90s, the cartoons were fire. If you had a fire cartoon, people were jumping in. That's why if you ask most 90 kids that grew up in like the 90s, X-Men is their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, without a doubt. X-Men is our jam. Then you jump forward
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Then you jump forward. This is what we're laughing at, everybody right here.
Sorry.
Then you jump forward and you start getting into the movies, right? And now Avengers and these other things are people's jams, right? To where if you ask some of these new age people, they don't even know who the X-Men is. The only reason the X-Men hit on the level that they hit on is because there's people like us who grew up on them cartoons and know the X-Men are actually fire, right? Unfortunately for the Fantastic Four, they missed both ships. They missed the cartoon ship and they missed the movie ship, right? So
One way to put it.
now they're just looked at as like Marvel's forgotten team.
My name is
That's how
Jeff.
I feel. That's how I feel. They missed
It sucks
both
too.
boats.
It sucks
out
because
with
that was my
Go
first
ahead.
time. No, you're good. First time seeing Fantastic Four was the first one of the movie where I mean obviously as a kid, again, my perspective of like I haven't seen it again since, but back then I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I thought Chris Evans was a great Human Torch. Now, again, collectively, obviously, with stuff like that, I mean, that's another conversation for another day. If we want to talk about that, that's fine. But I honestly, I enjoyed it. It was kind of funny. So I thought that was.
I mean, some people,
But
I'm
again,
not
I
gonna
haven't
say
seen it again like recently.
right.
So
If you recently
it's been
watched
a good
it,
minute.
it would probably. I haven't. I don't think I watched. I didn't watch the newest one with Michael
I didn't
B.
either.
Jordan as a Human Torch.
Yeah, I didn't.
I think at that point,
Don't.
I won't. I just
heard
knew
that. That was what I heard.
I just knew it wasn't going to be worth it.
In my opinion, it is one of the worst movies ever made in the last 20
I heard it tanked really bad. I heard it tanked really bad.
I didn't even need to watch it. I was like, okay, I don't even need to watch this. The first one wasn't absolutely horrible. It was okay. It had some good points. It had some good tiny pieces to it. And back when you didn't have all the streaming services and you would just watch whatever was on cable and it would be coming on FX, I probably rocked with it a few times. You know what I mean?
FX has the movies.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then the second one, it's just not where it's at. Like, so unfortunately, they had subpar cartoons that didn't hit those 90s, 80s babies. They had subpar movies that didn't hit those 2000 babies. So unfortunately, now you're in this weird space with the Fantastic Four. Like true old comic heads or people who really enjoy their comic book stories are just waiting. Are just waiting. Exactly.
The spirit of creativity compels you.
Yeah, exactly.
They had to cleanse.
Yvonne hit it.
Sure did.
Boom. J-Man hit it right on the head. So unfortunately, that's what happened to the Fantastic Four. But they're not a bad team, and they're not written right. They could be a great addition to the MCU. I think at this point, they could be a great addition to the MCU. Saying that, if you guys were writing a Fantastic Four story, I'm not talking about casting yet. That's the next question. If
Okay.
you're writing a Fantastic Four story, what do you do with it? What do you do to make that story great? How would you write that story? How would you making them old?
Well,
You making them young? You making them? What are you
we're
doing with
going
them?
into phase 5, right? We're
And
dealing
it's
Yep.
four,
with
isn't it? Or
time.
sorry.
We're dealing with time and
Mm,
all that, right? So
Yep.
for me, we're dealing with the Kang dynasty. Fantastic Four is supposed to be coming out in phase 6. That's the first movie that's going to jump off, right?
Okay.
So if I was writing the movie and we're dealing with
mm,
time and everything,
mhm,
Quantumania comes out on February 17th.
Woo
I
woo.
would pick them, I would make it a past movie. Okay.
mm,
I would
Oh,
set
okay.
it in the tone of the 60s that they were
Oh,
mm,
60s. So just like how when the comic came out, I would cast it would be a period piece, much like Fantastic Four, like Captain America. And
nice.
then something happens at the end that brings them to modern times. So that
Okay.
for me, I would do a period piece, a one-shot movie, a middle, beginning, and end. But what catastrophics into that mirror is that Kane brings them in. That would be my foray. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to
Right.
go down. But I would love to see them do something really different, really cool like that. Make the fantastic. They've always been here, but something
mhm,
Yeah.
happened to them when they went to space and they
Yeah.
disappeared. Much like like a quantum mania effect, where they came out of their timeline and went into a time of a
mhm,
different timeline and has been
Nice.
stuck there ever since. Has been stuck in that
mm,
same
Okay.
era for that whole entire
okay,
duration. You know, not
okay,
unbeknownst that they have powers. And that, for me, the thing will become the thing at the end. You know, his
mm,
disease generates over time, and he starts to
Nice.
like deteriorate over time. So that would be something that whole process. Reed is trying to figure out what's wrong with him.
Okay.
Unbeknownst that he has powers of his own. I would do something that's really, cool like that, but that's not going to fucking go down. So just not,
It could. It could. It
uh,
could.
you know.
mm,
See?
I like that. I was honestly gonna think more. It was like obviously I was thinking Guardians of the Galaxy piece because I mean how they were kind of expanding that maybe depending on how they were gonna go out. I know what this next one is coming up when it comes to the phases. I thought maybe they could probably expand on it that way and it be like a kind of like side story where they kind of come across them. It kind of tells them a little bit of like why they were there, how did they get there, what's
Hmm.
going on, and
That's
see if there
cool.
is a possible collaboration or something like that. So, I
Okay.
mean, I think that would be kind of nice. Like just seeing how they could work together and see like in some way, some shape or form they all get separated. They find a way to kind of get back together. They kind of get more of their backstories together until they're unified and become the Fantastic Four or something like that. But
Okay.
I don't know. So
Okay.
we'll have to see what they do. Phase
We
six,
will. We don't know.
six.
Let me put this full disclaimer. I fully trust what they're gonna do because they haven't let me down really yet. So I fully trust what they're gonna
That's
do.
fair.
But I kind of not as elaborate as you did, Ryan. That was really good.
Yeah,
Um,
that's really good.
we know that there's multiple versions of King the Conqueror, and he's been doing his thing, and he's gonna be a bad
Mhm.
mamma jamma in Ant-Man. There's no reason in the planet Earth why an Ant-Man movie is gonna slap as hard as this Ant-Man movie is gonna slap, but it is gonna slap. Okay,
Right.
I'm thinking you bring them in as these kind of like veteran team who's been dealing with Galactus. I mean, been dealing with King the Conqueror, right? They're from another
Mm,
world, and they've kind of found a way to go through different worlds, and they've been taking out King the
mm,
Conquerors in these different places, right?
yeah.
So like they're kind of like a multiverse hero team that's kind of been dealing with these multiverse threats like King the Conqueror or even Galactus or whatever. Because I feel like that at this point they're gonna have to do Galactus on a huge scale too when they bring him in. Um,
Yeah.
so that's kind of
Yeah,
that's kind of what
that's
I'm
that's a
thinking.
threat. That's a threat in itself, right there. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
That could be something completely more like for me. Like they're already introducing these intermediate characters in each film. We're not getting single character stories anymore. Like we're gonna get Kang in this one. We're gonna get MODOK in Quantumania. Like they're doing things that are changing things. They've been like sprinkling in mutants in shows and stuff.
Yeah.
So they're not. Marvel knows what they're doing.
1000% agree with this comment right here. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My dog's barking like crazy. Somebody's at my door. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. This is why the Ant-Man movie is going to slap as hard as it's going to slap. But this is what I'm looking forward to also.
Yeah,
I 100%.
I think Jonathan Majors is going to be a really, really important asset to Marvel. Like, it's going to be incredible. Yeah. But,
Okay, girl. Okay.
Girl?
See you, hey. I agree.
Good to see you.
Now, real quick, I'm gonna let y'all take over this conversation because somebody knocking on my door and that dog's gonna keep barking while these people are knocking on my door. So let me go ahead and close this real quick, and y'all got it.
All right.
You muted.
You muted. You just gonna leave.
I don't know what he said, but yeah.
That's what he said.
But like I was saying, I feel like the MCU already has like the next 15 years already mapped out. Like I'm not worried about it.
I'm just gonna trust the process. Like I'll put all my theories out there just to talk it,
Yeah, because like with the MCU, they're going to have they're playing with a lot of stuff right now. And like I said, I'm glad we're not getting the X-Men into like 2026 or 2027. Like I'm glad they're having all that breathe and all that stuff. Like for me, I'm really excited about what they're doing. I feel like the MCU is going to go back to its roots, be a little bit more grounded,
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
That would be exciting. I would truly love that because I mean, again, it's just like to your point of just saying like letting it breathe, like that is so crucial. Like before you just kind of revive something too quickly, kind of just give it some time to marinate until it's able to like release again and then really have this new structure that you're building off of. So I do trust the process, and you're right. They probably do have years planned out, but I'm excited for it. I am.
Who would y'all cast? That's what I asked. I'm sorry. After I took my headphones on, I could hear y'all say, "You're muted." I was like, "Who would y'all cast?"
Bye.
In the MCU? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So who would you cast? And you don't even gotta give me all four.
Who we starting with?
You don't even gotta give me all four. If you okay, we can go like that. Let's do that. Let's do member at a time.
One at a time, because I'm ready.
I like that. That.
You ready? Okay.
Ready.
It's fantastic. Who would you cast?
Fee.
How are you gonna say you ready and then not go first?
Right, you talking about you ready?
I'm not ready. So I gotta think about it for a second.
If I was casting Mr. Fantastic, it would be Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
Okay.
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers is from Velvet Goldmine. He's in a lot of stuff. He's best known for the Two Adores as the King. So it'd be Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. He's charismatic. He's stern. He has a very esteemed but quiet presence to him, like Reed. So for me, that would be the perfect casting. I think Jonathan Rhys-Meyers is in his late 40s, approaching 50s. But for me, he's young. He's a very young-looking person. So Bend It Like Beckham. That's another one. He's in a lot of stuff. He's like in Mortal Instruments, that movie, that YA movie. That's terrible. But, he's a very like substantial actor. So if you look up Jonathan Myers, you'll see who I'm talking about.
Why it's not going over and sharing the screen. Hold on a second.
No, you're fine.
I pulled him up. I was going to show.
Yeah, pull his face up. Yeah, so people know who I'm talking about.
I'm trying.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony. But Jonathan
I'm
Rhys Meyers
trying.
will be my pick for Mr. Fantastic. I feel like he can be funny, but he also can be a leader, and that's what you want from someone, you know. And I think he would play him very, very charismatically, but also fun at the same time. You know, him, correct.
Okay.
Jonathan
Okay,
Rhys.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. I see it. I can see that.
Wow. Okay.
Good pick. Good pick. Good pick. Y'all watching? Tell me what y'all think. You think Ryan had a good pick or not?
The green screen does stuff.
Let's see.
I
I
mean,
don't know his name.
don't call out the short king like that. That's messed up.
But your
What do you
turn,
say?
Tony. Who would you cast?
Yeah.
I'm pulling him. I'm pulling him up right now, bro.
Oh, word,
that
word.
is a
Pulling
good
it up
one.
right now.
That is a
Have you
good
ever
one.
seen the series You on Netflix?
Ben Bagley. He's been rumored to play Mr. Fantastic, though.
Oh, has he?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Ben
seen that. Maybe
Bagley.
I did see that.
Yeah, he's been
I think
rumored.
he'd do a great job.
Yeah,
I think he would do a great job.
him and Adam. Kylo Ren's been rumored. Yeah, to play him too.
Oh, I hope it's not Kylo Ren.
Nor do I.
I hope
really
it's
would
not
like
Kylo
to
Ren.
Fantastic.
I can't think of him doing nothing but crying all the time as Kylo Ren. I know he's done other things, but I can't get past the stalker you hate to love. Exactly, Joe, my boy Joe. You can't help it.
Thank you, Rod.
Can't help it. Fee, if we need to come back to her, if you don't have anybody, that's fine too.
I'm gonna just throw one out there. I'm just to throw a name out there. This is random, but Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay. Okay.
I don't
Everybody
know
know
if
who
he
Jake
looked
is.
twice in the MCU.
I know. Like, wouldn't that be
Yeah.
interesting? No, I know.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Daniel Radcliffe. I wouldn't do that. But I mean, sometimes with certain names, it just came up. I knew he was in the
Hey,
MCU.
you talking about Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Harry Potter he might not be bad.
That's what I was like.
I can see a little Daniel. Yeah,
Daniel
no,
Radcliffe. Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
I can see that.
Adam Driver. I wasn't. I don't think I was thinking of him, but might be a good one because I was just kind of throwing something out there.
He's talking about Kylo.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I don't think so. That ain't me. I ain't. Daniel's
Daniel
too
is
short.
really
Okay.
short, though.
Okay.
He is really
Okay.
short. Like he needs to
Leave
be
the
tall.
short king alone.
Hey, look, man, y'all ain't gonna
like
be
6
picking
foot,
on my pick on my girl's pick like that. She put it out there. She threw a name out there. That's what she said. That's what she gonna say.
Daniel's too short. Come on, leave him alone.
All right, next up.
Okay, Malfoy.
Sue.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Who's next?
Sue.
I said Sue, boy.
I heard you.
So for me, Sue, it would be, of course, my first pick would be Emily Blunt. If it was a second pick, it'd be Samara Weaving. Those are my two picks for Sue. Yeah. So I would do it. But Emily Blunt is just perfect casting for me for Sue. If it was my second choice, it would be Samara Weaving because she just has like a flair to her, an edge. Yeah. So like Samara Weaving would be like my go-to second if Emily Blunt didn't get it.
Okay. Emily Blunt.
Yeah, and then Samara Weaving would be my second choice.
So this is who you want, really. This is really what you want right here.
Yeah, if that would be like dream casting, if like Blunt and Krasinski were like fantastic and Mrs. Yeah, that would be dream cast, but that's not going to happen. It's just not. Yeah. But Samara Weaving, if you look up Samara Weaving, she just looks like Sue Storm. Like looks.
Y'all are funny, man. B, who you got?
I'm just putting them out here. How about like Reese Witherspoon? Again, like I'm just like it could be. Or I want to say
Huh?
What you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't say anything. Said you might be
Oh.
fired. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I was
kidding.
saying,
That's Samara Weaving. Yeah.
Okay.
She
Okay.
just looks like Sue Storm.
I can see that. This is
I
my
still
pick
like
right here.
mine.
Ryan just
I
made
still
my
like my
pick.
choices.
Ryan made my pick for me.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good one.
Thank you, sir.
That's a good one.
Mm.
All right. The next one. The Thing.
I only have one choice, bro.
Who?
Ben Foster.
Yeah.
Ben Foster, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was already in a terrible comic book movie, but
He said,
Ben Foster would be my boy.
Okay. Okay.
That mofo got range. He can carry the Thing. He can give you the heartache, despair of being in somebody's in a different body. Yeah.
So you're telling me you don't want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to play the Thing?
No.
You don't want The Rock to play The Rock. You don't want The Rock to play The Rock?
No.
Oh, what about who else did they say? What's another one?
Javon, the Thing's gonna be CGI, so we don't need. He can be in a normal body, but when he transforms, it's CGI.
oh
Look,
my
when
gosh.
people say The Rock, when they say Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Vin Diesel,
True.
or John Cena, I'm like, there we go. Horrible. The Rock, please keep The Rock. I'm a Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fan, and Ryan,
Yeah.
you know that, but I can't. Keep him away. Keep him away. Please.
Boy, y'all don't know what y'all need to go look at Ben Foster's resume. Go look at that nigga's range. That's what y'all need to go look at. Y'all don't need to look at his demeanor and his looks. Go look at his acting pedigree. Okay?
The way I'm just throwing them out on how they look. I'm like, some of these actors, I'm not gonna say like I looked at their whole resume, but like
I know here's my pick, and I know
that's how I was calling it.
I know he's already in the MCU. Okay, people. I know you're about to be like, but he's already in the MCU. He can't be in there twice. This is just my fan casting, so y'all gonna stay off me about it. Okay? My man's right here from Stranger Things.
I'll give you that.
Oh my gosh.
That's a way better choice. But he's already Red Guardian. But I'll give you that.
He is. I did say that. I do feel like though they can make him look different enough as Ben Grimm. I feel like they could make him look different enough to where he could play both. I know they won't do that. I understand
that's a good choice.
But this would be my pick for Ben Grimm. I would love to see this. It would have been a good pick to me. But
that's a good choice.
Will it happen?
Speedy, you got a choice? What's your choice,
Speedy? Who you got?
I was thinking like, I don't know, like Gerard Butler or something like that. But I like that choice a little bit more. But even though he's been in the MCU already, but
I like Gerard Butler. He's just old now. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He is.
Old.
Yeah. Yeah, he could definitely. I think he's got range. So I mean,
he has range.
He can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next, Johnny Storm. Johnny Storm. Who y'all got?
I got two.
Ooh.
Okay.
Switch
Ryan Quentin could be he could play Johnny Storm. Everybody knows who Ryan Quentin is. He's Jason Stackhouse from True Blood. He played
Okay.
Jason
Okay.
Stackhouse in True Blood. Ryan Quinton. The other one would be Jay LaCroix, or LaCroix. He is Tim Drake currently in Titans. So that would be my second.
Okay. What up, Fishy Fish? What's
Yo!
up, bro? I'm going with another Stranger Things casting. My boy Billy from Stranger Things.
I would go, yeah, Billy could do it too.
Okay.
I feel like Billy can do it.
Billy can do it too. Mhm.
Okay.
I agree with
he
that.
can handle. I think he
Okay.
can handle that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he could.
So you didn't show my casting choices. I
know.
see you.
I'm sorry. I was looking at mine because I was actually gonna go first, but then you just jumped in.
Coral.
But it's cool. It's cool though. And I forgot who you said we don't need to look at the one because everybody knows who he is. So who was the second one? Who's
Jay LaCroix. He's from Jay. Just put in Jay LaCroix or put in Titan season 4.
Okay.
All right.
Who you got, Fee?
I'm gonna say Dylan Minnette.
Okay.
Dylan Minnette from he's from 13 Reasons Why. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What is he playing in Titan season 4?
Tim Drake.
Okay. I ain't seen that yet. I ain't watched it. Y'all, okay, hold on. Y'all got me typing, looking up shit. I ain't supposed to be the one doing this shit.
You got it.
You can do it.
I can't.
You got
Yes,
it.
you can. Yes, you can.
I can't do it. I'm
can
just kidding.
do
There we
it.
go. That's who we at. That's who you talking about right here?
Right there. Gotta have a little sprinkle of diversity.
Okay, so
Important.
are you making them brother and sister?
Yeah, they still brother and sister. I'm gonna say Sue Storm.
Hey.
Their parents are one black, one white. Daddy black, mama white.
Okay. I can see it. All right, who'd you say again, Fee? I'm sorry.
Dylan Minnette.
Who?
Dylan Minnette.
The lead in 13 Reasons Why.
It's like se llama Dylan Minnette.
Dylan Minnette.
Okay.
My first choice was Ryan Quinton though from True Blood.
What's the boo for, Javon? Who you booing?
Here we go.
Yep.
I can see that.
That's
not too bad. That's not too bad.
I see the wink.
Okay. We just finished Fish. We just did the whole crew. We just did the whole team. Some good picks. I can see some of those. Obviously my thing casting ain't gonna happen, but
right.
He will be great at it. He will be great. It's sad, but it's okay.
Dang.
But Fish, please, man, in the comments, we want to hear your casting. Javon will definitely take your casting. Anybody who's in the comments, let us know.
Yeah, Javon, do your casting.
What's your Fantastic Four?
Do yours.
Cast Fantastic Four, guys.
Come on. You got yours? What's your lineup? Show your lineup. What's it? Drop it in the chat.
Yeah, Javon, since you
drop your
everybody.
Put your lineup in the chat then. Put it up in the chat. If you fantastic, drop it in the chat.
When it comes to comic books, though, when it comes, we're gonna take it back to the comics. The Fantastic Four, they've had multiple costume designs, right? They've had some different ones going on. What's your favorite costume design for the Fantastic Four? Do you like classic just blue with the number on there? Do you like when they throw some different colors in there? Do you like for me it was the Ultimates. When they started throwing the black in with the costume and they had like the blue, like
it's a sharp look.
Hopefully not the Ultimates version though. Somebody's already starting on me. Somebody's already starting. I like those costumes. I'm just saying. I
I like
like the
them.
ones where they
They
add the
were short.
black to it.
The
Yeah.
black,
I
All
mean,
black.
the Ultimates are sweet.
But like,
yeah. I mean, I don't mind the little blue. I like it because it's
you
just,
get
you
you
know,
get the classic.
two
You got
bold
the classic
colors.
joint. You got Ben Grimm where he's mostly naked right here. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
not that. I don't like that.
You know what I'm saying? You got the classic
Come on,
joint.
get out of my head. Get out my head. Yeah, I love Hickman's run. The white outfits were fucking
Oh, the white,
fresh.
yes, bro. Those
Fresh.
white outfits were super dope. Super dope. Here we go. Here we go. Okay,
I'm here for it.
I'm the thing.
All right.
Oh, I'm Mr. Fantastic. Wait, what? I'm thrown off. Hold on.
He's the so
Michael
Mike. So you
Watson is
saying
the
Mike
Human
is
Torch.
the Human
Okay,
Torch?
okay. I got that part. I read it wrong. That was my fault. I read it wrong.
Got you. I got
I
you.
like when they put Thing in the little one piece jump, like the jumper, with his arms out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, man. He ain't gotta walk around in little blue. Why you gotta give him little blue underwear for? Like, come on.
Right. Don't do that to him like that. You doing
You
him
ain't gotta do
dirty.
him like that. You ain't
Don't
gotta
do
do him
him
like
that.
that. I get it. Some people like that when you're
Costumes,
like, well, he's
yes.
made out of rock and
Characters,
he's
no.
this, but like, come on. You can give the man a little dignity, you know?
Where is your lineup? Hold on a second. I know we talking about costumes and colors, but I want to see y'all lineup. I want to see your lineup.
Alex Ross right there, classic outfits.
Yeah,
Look
the
at that
classics.
color. That boy can paint.
Boy can
Big
paint
facts.
though.
Big facts.
I gotta throw this out there too. I like bearded Reed Richards.
I do too.
Little beard, little gray in the hair. That's my jam. I like that. I think it makes him look a little bit more distinguished. A little bit more distinguished down here.
It's sharp. It's sharp.
It's sharp.
Do we
Give
want to
him a
do
nice
the
little-
top 4 Sue Storm Hoich? Her Hoich?
You just
You
Do
go
we wanna
ahead,
do the
bro.
top 4 Hoich
you go
runs?
for that. You
Go
touch that
ahead.
because I'm not touching it.
Do
I'm
we
not
wanna
touching
Go
do
it.
that?
ahead.
You go ahead, man. Take it
This
away.
ain't a bad look right here for the Fantastic Four. Give my man a beard. He in there.
Yeah,
Ain't a bad look.
yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a nice one.
Fantastic Four's had multiple team ups, right? They've teamed up with a
Yeah.
lot of people. Who's your favorite Fantastic Four team up? Or even if it's just a member, like I know Human Torch, he teams up with Spider-Man a lot. They have a fun dynamic. They're both young. They're both kind of, similar as far as like just their age, I guess.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Fantastic Four team up?
Fee?
Ryan, we'll get to you. We'll get to her being a hoe in a minute. You can answer that question yourself, but
Golly. Let me make sure that this question is nice and drawn out. No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I'm gonna say I got a necessary favorite
that's
team
okay.
up.
You can like them all. That's okay.
I mean, I'm gonna say Black Panther.
And that's actually my choice as well. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, they bring Black Panther into the fold. Without Fantastic Four, you wouldn't have the Black Panther. They bring him in, right?
Facts.
Brings him in. That's actually, I mean, if you're talking about top Fantastic Four comic books, you got to put, what was that, like 53, I believe, like Fantastic Four issue 53 or something like that.
Yeah.
You got to put that up there as one of the greatest, just because of what it does in that area, right? I mean,
Yeah.
That's a great team up. Can't go wrong with that team up. See, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
I feel like I'm on Family Feud. Every time I say an answer, I'm like, this? It's like, good answer. Good answer. Yes. That's it. Good answer.
Is it up there, ladies and gentlemen? Ding! Yeah.
Ding!
Okay.
Whammy.
Survey says.
Whammy.
Who?
Who
you got?
The Avengers.
Okay.
The Avengers is always
Okay.
going to be my go-to. You know,
Okay.
I feel like back in the day,
Okay.
Back in your day.
back in the day, only certain
Not me and
teams
Steve's
only
day.
stayed with certain teams. And Fantastic Four was a New York joint. You know, they were up in the Baxter building.
That's
They were
my New
in
York joint.
New
Mm-hmm.
York. You know, Fantastic Four go-to was Spider-Man, the Avengers. Things like that. The Hawk from time to time.
I just want to show off those
Rock.
white. I did want to show off those
off-white
white suits.
outfits.
I did want to show off those white outfits because you
They
was
went
right
off with
about
that.
those.
Okay.
These are dope.
Those are nice.
And
That's sharp. I like a
hands
good
down.
black-white combo. That's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I like the way
these
the
are
thing
up
looks
there.
in that though. Just looks like a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
and just rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He looked like, do you
Yeah.
know who I am?
Yeah. Yeah, the white joints are definitely dope for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the Avengers
show.
is my number one pick for team up.
Okay. They fought some, some dope villains, Galactus, Doom. I would say Doctor Doom to me is their dopest villain.
The only villain.
Hands down. I mean, if you don't think that, just kidding. Galactus is cool too, but I don't. I've already said it. I said it multiple times. I don't like space level threats. I'm just not. It's not my thing. I just don't get into it like that. So Galactus is cool, but I like Doom better. No.
Dang.
Hey, the topic ain't. We are simply talking about
Woo!
the Fantastic Four. Don't come in hot.
Came in
Don't come
hot.
in too hot.
Came
Don't
in
come
hot.
in too hot. We're simply talking about the Fantastic Four. Who would you cast in the MCU, my guy? Who would you? How would you write that
see
story?
fan castings up in this joint. Where they at?
I know.
I know. Where they
Where's
at though?
casting at?
Where they at though?
If I'm writing a Fantastic Four comic books series, though,
Uh-huh.
I'm stealing this from somebody. One of my guests on this very show, about a year ago, Tony K. He came on the show, and we'd always leave the show with, if there was a mainstream comic that you would write, what would you write? And he said, I would write the Fantastic Four, but I would write them as a team that works for the government, and they're like a team of like mercenaries or assassins, right? They're like a Suicide Squad type team. They still have the family dynamic, but they work for the government, and that's what kind of team they are. Imagine that team. Imagine the Fantastic Four in those scenarios. And I'm like, yo, that's a dope story, bro. Am I right or am I wrong? Yes. I'm thinking, Ryan, I think that means you like it.
I'm here for it.
Thought that would
Sounds
be dope. I would
like a nice
enjoy
little
that.
thing.
If you had to pick one of the members of the Fantastic Four that was your favorite out of the four, who are you picking? And why are you picking that person? B? Yes, I am stuck. I'm stuck here. Yes. Gotta go Cosmic. Hey, more power to you, bro. You go Cosmic. Mr. Fantastic. We got a Mr. Fantastic on the board here.
It's clobbering time.
Dang. Let me tell you, Ryan, that's a great pick. You know why that's a great pick? The thing has multiple layers, right? There's a multiple. Really, if you think about the character of the Thing, they've done a lot with him as far as, like, dude doesn't like what happened to him. Like, the other ones celebrate the fact that they got powers. He doesn't like it. He does a lot of character development with that character and his individual struggle with yes, I got these powers. Yes, I can do these remarkable things, but I look ugly, right?
Mm-hmm.
That to me, I mean, that's like saying, I can beat up half the block, but I'm still uncomfortable in my own skin. Like that's deep, right? I mean, that's pretty deep. So I can see why that would be your favorite character. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Fee.
Who you?
I still like the Invisible Woman just because I feel like in that from what I remember seeing coming up, she was still just trying to I feel like tap into her potential. I feel like she really had a lot of self-doubt when it came to her powers and what she was capable of doing. So I kind of just was like, when it comes to her kind of hunkering down and figuring out more about what she can do and not really second guessing herself, I really think she could actually do something really like do amazing things. I think it was just all in her head. She just had to get out of her own way.
And according to writing, she had to stop being a.
I was really trying to prolong it because I was like, if this is ending up going to be the
I
segue, the
mean,
reason
she
why you're
had
going
a
to go into
moment
that.
with Namor, and it all.
I
I'm
knew you were
gonna
going to probably
go
bring up Namor.
For villain.
I'm going with the Human Torch. The Human Torch is my favorite.
All right.
Human Torch is my favorite out of the Fantastic Four. For one, he's a little cocky. I like it. He's a little showboaty. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Closely followed by the Thing, but I love more than anything their dynamic in their relationship. They're going back and forth with each other. I mean, they're bros, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
They
I
talk
do hope when
mash-ish to one another.
Yeah.
Right? They talk a lot of shit to one another, but at the end of the day, they'll go to bat for one another. And that's why I like
I think
that.
for me,
Go ahead,
I hope
Ryan.
in the MCU, I hope we don't get another Tony Stark. Like, they really change the dynamic of Reed's personality when we're introduced to him. I really don't want another Tony Stark. Who would y'all cast for Doom?
I know it's been said. I know they've showed it. I can't think of his name right now, but dude who played Dracula, the dude who played Dracula Untold, or the one who played in you know what I'm talking about? What's his name?
Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. I know what you're talking about.
Gaston in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
He's just got as an actor, he's just got that. He just got it. You know what I'm saying? Like he can. I feel like he's the person given the right character. He's taken over the whole room. You can feel that Doom presence with him as an actor. Like if he walks into the room, you're gonna feel like, okay, this dude, he's about it. He's about it. That's why let me look him up real quick. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I just
watched him in Immortals yesterday. He played Zeus. Like I just watched that. Yeah. Luke Evans. I'll help you out.
Is that what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that?
I mean, it come to me. I was thinking about the second Lord of the Rings movie, The Hobbit, Decimation of Smaug. It hit me. It came to me.
All right, Fish. Okay. I looked up Sam Elliott. I was like, he's gonna take one knock on his butt. He might not get back up.
He said Sam Elliott.
Yeah. Like now, the one thing I liked about the first movie that was funny was when the thing was like, I like the part where he knocks you on his butt. Now, if he did that, there was a Silver Surfer. That's right. He said, I like the part where he knocks you on your butt. He might not get back up if he gets knocked on his butt.
Like Silver Surfer.
Oh, he's a good one.
You don't have to cast somebody. That can just be a voice. Like how Lawrence Fishburne played the voice.
Yeah.
No, what's his name?
Who would be a good voice for the Silver Surfer, Ryan? Who do you think?
For the Silver Surfer?
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
That's what I'm going with. I think he's like I said, I think he's somebody who can come in and can control the atmosphere to where you're like, okay, this dude's obviously a badass. What's he about? So that's why I went with him. But they got to go right with Doom, right? If you have a bad Doom, chomp the whole movie up.
Yep, the
Like,
movie's gonna be bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
you
need
gotta
that
have a good
dynamic.
Doom. It's
Yeah.
such a key part to the Fantastic Four is Doom. Like, and if you mess up Doom, chalk the whole movie, bro. You gotta chalk the whole movie. They were at one point they were gonna cast who I was just showing as Namor. That's who the fan cast for Namor. Well, he would have been a great Namor too. I like what they did with Namor in the MCU. So I like the direction they went. So now I'm like, okay, cast this dude as Doom because you need a good Doom. Gotta have a good Doom. Gotta have a good Reed Richards too. Like you said, you don't want another Tony Stark.
No, man. Because we got a repeat with that with Strange. Like that was just another different interpretation of Tony Stark. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
It didn't work for me.
I can see that.
I really hope when they introduce Reed in the MCU, we get something very much different. Like I would like him to be down and out and all messed up, hasn't succeeded to anything, and then he gets discovered. Like something that makes him the hero that he is. You know.
I like that. Like, I like that.
Bend it like Beckham.
I mean, how about what's his name? For a Doom, I was like Sean Bean, because I was like again, like you said, kind of like the same age, that's closer to Reed in that way. Like,
be cool, but he old now.
You right. But
unless they make him old and they give us that veteran looking. Oh, Javon said if he was writing Reed, he would do something similar. Okay.
That'd be cool. I mean, it'd also be cool if he was a little bit autistic too at the same time. Like,
yeah.
No, you know, I thought of that.
That'd be really cool. Like,
okay.
John Krasinski. Yeah, I could see that too, though. Yeah.
They're gonna have to go a different route. I mean, we know that comic books have.
I still see no fan castings.
I know. What's
well, he just, you see it. Someone just came up, but John from The Office. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I could see that. Strange and Stark were both arrogant. Reed is way laid back.
Okay. So overall, if they announced the Fantastic Four is coming. Are y'all excited? What's your level of excitement for that? I mean,
I agree with that.
To me, I'm excited. I'm not really. I can't say I'm not ecstatic for it, right? Like I'm like, cool. We need a good Fantastic Four movie. Let's do it. I feel like if the MCU can take some of the characters and some of the stories that they've done and make his characters as hot as they've made them, I'm sure they're going to do a great job with them in the MCU, right? I'm just hoping that that they can just continue what they've done and that we can finally get that good Fantastic Four movie. But I'm not like gotta have it needed now, like I am with the X-Men. I'm ready for X-Men MCU now. Yeah, like let's go.
Dude, I would love to do a fan casting of the X-Men. I'm here for that.
That'd be fun.
We might have to get into that. We might have to get into that at some point.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
What's some good comic book stories that y'all read featuring the Fantastic Four, man? But people can know.
The first
you gotta
one?
go. You gotta read it. You gotta do.
Hickman's run's good too. Hickman's run.
You gotta do issue 52 where he brings in the Black Panther. Got to. You got to.
It was. I mean,
somebody's gonna give me flack for this. Well, they already started giving flack.
Go ahead.
But I like the Ultimate Fantastic Four books.
Yeah, I mean, Fantastic Four. It's fun. It's not great. It's fun.
It's not great.
I'm having a good time. You like it, I love it.
Javon, I agree with Javon. Hickman's run's good. It's good.
Yeah. When they did the first Civil War, I like how they split up the team, and you had two members who felt one way and two members who felt the other way. I dig that. I thought that was
Stan and Kirby is legendary, so we already know
that. For sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like Fantastic Four, like we've all said, it's due for a revamp. Like it
I would like to
needs
see
a
the
good.
Fantastic Four not be wealthy. Like I want to see the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four become wealthy.
Yeah.
Like I want to see something that the MCU just flips the head, but we know who they are already.
Yeah.
And I hope they get it right. I really do, because the First Family has had a difficult ass time. Right.
Yeah.
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 You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I can totally see if they brought it up to now. Like you got Johnny Storm, who's like a social media, like he could
Influencer.
easily be a social media influencer, easily be like,
Yeah.
he blows up on social media because it's his personality, right? Like I could easily see them doing that with him, right? That would be dope. Be funny if he was the actual breadwinner of the team, right? Like he's bringing in the funds.
It'd be cool, like NASA discovered Reed's fucking shit that he does, and all of a sudden he's thrown in to everything.
Hey,
yeah,
that's actually not. Hey, that's actually
interesting.
That's actually not. That's not bad, bro.
Interesting.
I can see it.
That is not. That's actually not. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't know I don't know how, on the acting wise, if he could. I mean.
I mean, he tried to go that route, but it didn't take off. It didn't take off.
I just feel like Disney would be like, bruh, yeah, you're a big influencer, but we up here with the movies, and we can't have that acting skill up here. But okay, but the character kind of based off of a Logan Paul type is what I was saying. Right? That would be I would think that would be
so in that like category, who's at that, stature that has all of the I guess all the bells and whistles without all the controversy.
Or it's stuck in time. They're in the 60s. Let's go.
Or
like Ryan said, that's true. It could be.
There's rumor though. They said like Ant-Man 3 though, it might possibly it might allude into like the Fantastic Four in some type of way. So I mean, there's rumors with that. So I mean,
we'll see,
we don't know.
We'll see.
We will see.
We will see. Overall, the Fantastic Four, nobody's denying the fact that they are a cornerstone in the Marvel universe. They are Marvel's first family. They missed the boat of dope cartoons. They missed the boat of dope movies. Hopefully, the MCU will take them and put them maybe back at the forefront. Do I feel like they're ever going to be back at the top? No. I don't feel like they're going to be.
I got a good.
I don't feel like they're going to be top. Ever at the top tier of popularity again. That's just me. I just don't feel like they're going to. But for those who are fans of the Fantastic Four, I hope they get justice. I hope that the movie comes out and you're like, yes, that's a good Fantastic Four. There you go.
Except Herbie.
No. You might enjoy them, Fish. You enjoy them because you like the Fantastic Four, but they do not hit as hard as other cartoons, bro.
It's very cookie cutter.
No.
Very friendly.
They do not. Oh, you're giving me demands now in the.
No, I have a suggestion. I think it's cool. I was like, I think it would be a good.
Now in the chat. Okay.
Pull them up, Tony, for Reed Richards.
I am.
I'm curious. I think he'd be a good one. The Good Doctor and Witchblade. Come on, I think it'd be good. Switch up storylines. I think it'd be good.
Do we go? Who we going with?
I like that kid. He's from Altered Carbon. I like that kid.
I think it'd be a good one.
I'm going to go ahead and throw it out. I'm completely 1,000% okay if they change the ethnicity of Reed Richards.
I'm on board with that. I'm on board with that.
It doesn't affect me at all.
I still think he would be a pretty good Reed.
I agree. I agree. He looks like a good Reed Richards.
I'm here for that.
For sure.
Check.
I can see that. T, you're on the board. You're on the board with that one. I can see that. That's a great casting. Great casting. All right. Well, we've reached that hour time. Fantastic Four has been fun. 5-Star Fridays. We in here. But we got lives and things to do on Friday nights, and so we gotta go ahead and cancel. We gotta go ahead and the time to go. We're missing our fourth member to make our Fantastic Four. Fish, we missed you tonight.
The mountainous fish.
The mountainous fish. I mean, for real, if I take us off real quick, let me take us off where y'all can look at the real Fantastic Four real quick. Hold on a second. Bye, Fee. Bye, Ryan. Hold on, I'm coming back. I'm bringing y'all back. We ain't done yet. But look at that. That's the real Fantastic Four right there. That's the crew.
Yeah.
Thanks to our boy Fish.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this comment right here. I ain't missing that Batman fanboy Fish.
The fan man Fish. Put some respect on his name. You gonna say that while he's not here to talk?
Dang.
Inconceivable.
That's messed up.
Inconceivable.
Hey, y'all keep having. You guys have a blessed weekend. Y'all have a good weekend. Continue to be a 5-star version of yourself. We are the 5-star 4. There we go.
The pettiness. That's great. That's good though. I like that.
5-star 4. We need a fifth member. Dang. We need a fifth. Now we need a fifth member before we can be the 5 stars of 5-Star Friday. Who knows? Maybe we're taking applications. Maybe we're not. Maybe when a guest comes on, they can just be the fifth
star. It can just be the 5th star.
It can be the 5th star. There we go.
We might be doing
that. Anyways, we might. You think we might? You think we might?
You know, once a month.
Hey, you guys have a good night, man. It's been fun.
We'll think about it.
Let me get over here to this. You know what? You know what my problem was?
What?
I was waiting this whole time for Fish to play the outro, but Fish ain't here. So now I'm gonna play the outro. I'm rambling on trying to close the show. Like, yeah, we done.
Like, why isn't it ending?
And Fish ain't manning the keys. It's been a while since I'm manning the keys, so I'm gonna go ahead and play the outro now. Bye.